Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am DarkPit37, your host. It doesn't say that on my birth certificate, spoiler alert. Anyway, today we're going to talk about Johnny the Walrus. Now I know I'm a little late to this. I'm a little late to the Johnny the Walrus show, or the escapade, the story, right? But I want to make a point that I don't think anyone's made yet. The point about Johnny the Walrus that I'm going to make is that stuff, the situation in Johnny the Walrus, has already happened in real life before. It's called pet play. If you want to go look it up, you can look it up. Just look up pet play and see what happens. It is as cringe as it would sound if it didn't sound like some guy playing with his dog. Well, actually, the instance that's in the video that I'm going to link. Okay, so I'm going to link a video in the description to a Ben Shapiro video, right? Where he reacts. It's kind of like his reactions to woke TikToks, except I think this video was made before TikTok kind of became the thing. So basically, he reacts to this Instagram Reel documentary where there's this couple, and one of them identifies as a dog. Yes, you did hear me correctly. She identifies as a dog. She even corrects her spouse at one point in the video. Excuse me, I do not have Omicron or any sort of COVID. Anyway, so she's a dog, right? And she dresses up like a dog in this like costume. It's almost like furries, except it's different than the furry thing. The furry thing is its own thing. They like anthropomorphic animals, right? They like to I don't know. It's weird. And I'm not going on and being, furry phobic here either. Do what you want, right? Do what you want. But it's not, it's similar to that. It's not that though. It's not, pet play isn't furries. Pet play is like this woman literally identifies as a dog. And she's not trying to dress up as an anthropomorphic dog, like furries would do if they're wearing this big old fursuit. You gotta sweat like crazy inside that thing anyway. But anyway, she's not doing that. She's getting down on all fours, putting like this mask, and it looks like some kind of BDSM crap, to be completely honest with you. It looks like she's like, it's like the whole, it's so weird. It's so weird. And to use, excuse me, to use an internet meme term, right? Or just a modern term, it's cringe, right? Oh no, cringe. But it is. It literally is. It's cringe, all right? It's that weird. The whole pet play thing, okay? If you go to the video that I linked in the description, you can like see for yourself. Oh, it's so weird. And there's this tail that they put on and this harness. That's why I say it looks like a BDSM thing, because it's got like this harness that's with it. Oh, please stop. Don't. You're hurting my brain, okay? You're hurting my soul. But the point is, she identifies as a dog, okay? And she even corrects her spouse at one point in the video when he says, oh, she acts like she's trying to, she acts like a real dog and everything. I am a real dog, is what the person said. So she's identifying as a dog, and that's a real thing. That's a thing that happened. In fact, it wasn't all that recently either. I don't know if that stuff still goes on. I'm sure it does. But the thing is, the dystopian situation in Matt Walsh's book, where people identify as animals and they are just as valid as any other member of the LGBTQ community, that's already happened. It's not as mainstream as the other factions within map section. I'm sorry, got map sexuality on the brain. Good grief, I hate that. I hate that so much. But I'm not gonna go into map sexuality. I'll talk about that in another video maybe. But here's the thing. So basically, that has already happened. Whereas it's not as mainstream as the rest of the LGBTQ community, right? But it's happened. So, and I think that's funny. But another thing that's hilarious about Matt Walsh's book is Matt Walsh is now a best-selling LGBTQ author. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a best-selling LGBTQ author. Oh, okay, cool. Now, now, Dark Pit 37, you say, how does an alt-right bigot, or as he's called, in my opinion incorrectly, but as he's called by the woke SJW left, a transphobic, hateful bigot, how does he become a best-selling LGBTQ author? Well, let me tell you. What happens is Amazon is a complete idiot company, and they put Johnny the Walrus in the LGBTQ book section. That's not. Excuse me. That's stupid. It's an active critique against transgender ideology. It's not an LGBTQ book. But, and he's probably going to jokingly call me some vicious, homophobe in the comments if he sees this video. I personally I'll pin that comment if that happens. If that happens, I'm going to pin that comment. All right? Because that's hilarious. Because he has now started to do, as former President Trump was put it, he's doing a little trolling. He's doing a little trolling, ladies and gentlemen. He's calling himself a best-selling LGBTQ author. Now, the reason he can say best-selling and still be correct is because his book, Johnny the Walrus, objectively speaking now, it hit #1 on Amazon's list for LGBTQ books. Within hours! It's stinking sold out. They had to buy, it sold out. And I at one point thought Amazon had banned it, but no, it just sold out. And then Amazon bought a bunch more. Oh, good times. Good times. Hilarious. Trolling capabilities through the roof for Mr. Walsh, right? For Mr. Walsh, he's having a grand old time, right? Calling himself a best-selling LGBTQ author. Now he uses this newfound power, right? This newfound trolling power to kind of make the point that oh, you can't criticize me now because I'm a best-selling LGBTQ author. I am immune from criticism, which he's right. He's very much right, because increasingly LGBTQ people are just immune from critique these days. So he's right. It's just that everyone knows he's not actually an LGBTQ author. So they're still hating on him. So now are they all a bunch of homophobes now? Well, no, because Matt Walsh is a married Catholic man with, I don't know how many children he's got. I know he's got one. I know he's got at least one daughter. But, so they're not homophobe. Well, you could say they're heterophobic. Let's just throw their mudsling language right back at them. You heterophobic bigot. I mean, seriously. Two can play at that game, folks. Two can play at that game. But, anyway. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Like I said, I do not have COVID. Anyway, that's the thing about he became a best-selling LGBTQ author, which that's hilarious. And but like I said, that has already happened in real life. I would highly recommend you go and watch the video that I linked in the description, because Mr. Shapiro actually kind of explains, he does the whole reaction, and it's kind of funny, not gonna lie. That video is from a while ago too. So do watch that video, but with the knowledge of what it's about. So I am sorry if you see that and you are scarred for life because you watched that video. Because that is scarring. Like, you see some woman running around barking in like this harness. Okay? And yes, I'm kink shaming. Alright? I know, because please, stop. Alright? Yes, I'm kink shaming. Please stop. Okay? Stop all of that. Like, Anyway, this has been another video. I guess I kind of ranted a little bit. But anyway, have a nice day. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.